So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gattuso. And this is Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Goes down, but nothing given. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. Lahm. Seedorf. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Romario! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Messi. Gattuso. Israel looking to pass their way through. Gattuso. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And he welcomes it in. And that's gone route one. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Ribéry, closing in on goal. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Messi. Best. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf. Nice-looking ball. No, it's come to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice physical challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona finding their passes. Gets a good foot in there. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they win it back again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Best. Seedorf. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure. Could be danger here. That is ended up in no man's land. Lahm. That's the throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Ribery. Gattuso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Cleared without complication. That's a good run down the left. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Israel really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution.
Second period then underway. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. And that's a throw-in. Best. Now it's Ribery. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. And this is Shevchenko. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Iniesta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Romario goes for a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Israel, number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 2, Gattuso. Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Israel really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
17, Figo.
Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 22.
Now it's Figo.
Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf. Mane. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Now it's Figo. It's Figo! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Israel have their second corner now. Costa Curta. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for a runner. Hullet. Cannavaro. And it's Mane. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge. Oh no, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Stoichkov! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Chance! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Mane at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Israel really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Mbappe aims beyond the defence.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He is through here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice interception, well timed. Messi. That's good vision. Thuram. Gullit is firing after that one. Israel have got it back and they'll have another go. Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so
and
good
that
from
will
him.
be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back.
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's picked his way through. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle. Yamal. Now it's shapes to shoot! And it's been given... And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Cyprus definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Costa Curta with the clearance. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Serginho. Yamal looking to run onto it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Opts to play it back. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Kukçu. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff, over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko. Ribéry, and he's found the... There's the shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Israel are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that...
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Israel are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Israel have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, good spread. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Shevchenko, Messi, oh, and he shoots! Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside.
Se no que sulle politiche a Bataxir, Algeria e Morocco, دلوقتي يمشي لنا يمشي. L'idea ma corrette ben Israel Algeria e Morocco. وخرج ده وخرج klein. Aber الفناتي اشتغل تاني وخايف.
כן, אחי, הם לא חדשים מהשנה שנפתחו עכשיו. יש לי את כולם שנה וקצת, אבל כולם תקינים, כולם עובדים, כולם בסדר. תבוא, תרגיש, תראה.
עשר בבוקר, וחסמו לקראת המשחק. נחק ביתר.
كان هيتم ببعض سيري
כן, לא אחרי שמטרת לפתוח עכשיו. יש לי את כולם שנה וקצת, אבל תקינים, כולם עובדים, כולם בסדר.
Vou te ensinar como fazer esse chapéu.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best we'll ever see.
Well, listen to the numbers. 2018-19, better than a goal a game across all competitions. 36 from 34 and 51 in 49 to be accurate across the league and across all competitions. Europe's top goal scorer and voted Europe's best for the 6th time in his career. It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Israel looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. It's played through for him. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bergomi. Cafu. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Played in deep. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's definitely not his best. Rijkaard. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. Drives Messi! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Out to the right. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Messi, a true great in every sense of the word. The less said about that pass, the better.
הלקוח אינו יכול לקבל את שיחתכם כרגע. אנא נסו שנית במועד מאוחר יותר. תודה.
שלום, הלקוח אינו יכול לקבל את שיחתכם כרגע. אנא נסו שנית מאוחר יותר. תודה. It has not been possible to connect your call. Please try later.
They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Ferdinand. Ribéry. Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
תחייב אותי אחי?
כן,
יא בן זונה, לא דיברת איתי אפילו מוצא, שלא 50 בך אמונה. בבית.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi.
מה יש לך? למה אתה כזה עייף? מה עשית אתמול?
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
מה אתה?
Safely in.
דבר בעברית, אני יודע מה אתה אומר.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
איפה?
Gattuso proves
איפה
just a
סרט?
little bit too strong.
איזה סרט?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way
זה לא
through.
כמו סרט פורנו כזה?
Just eases him off the ball. Quality ball.
זה לא? סתם שקרים אנשים?
That's the end of that. It all started well enough.
מעניין פחות?
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good for What a cracking save from the
מה
keeper.
תגיד? מה?
That may turn out to be a moment.
לא יודע, כן.
Played out towards the right wing.
עדיין בבסיס, אחי, כבר נראה לי 1,000 יום כבר, לא יודע כמה אני...
Chooses to go crossfield.
לא, נראה לך? שמע, שהיה לי משהו הזוי, נודה, רשמתי כל השבת, משהו הזוי, לא יודעת לקום מהמיטה. אחי, נרדמתי, כאילו קמתי כזה בשעה 5, אכלתי, נרדמתי עוד פעם, משעה כזה 7-8 כאילו בערב, בשבת, אחי עד 7 בבוקר היום. משהו הזוי, לא יודע, כאילו סיממו אותי באלוהים. שום, איפה? כן.
Nesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
מה?
Ribéry. This is Ribéry.
מה אתה אומר? סעדיו מנו הזה מדהים, מדהים מאני, מדהים. אבל צריך לשפר אותו קצת מיוחד ולשים מפקינים שמתאימים לו והוא מדהים.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
אתה רוצה לעשות משהו? אני עובד בלילה רק, אני עובד ב-10.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
דבר בעברית, לא מבין מה אתה אומר. טוב אחי, דבר רק אם תגיד, אני לא מבין מילה באלוהים, אתה מפגר? מה יש לך בהרצליה? בוט של מה? עוד מעט מתחיל קיץ כאילו, זהו, נגמר החורף בתכלס. בתכלס כאילו זהו, עוד חודש ואני מקדים, נגמר הגשם.
Israel go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
בהרצליה.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
אחרי הפקקים בסדר דווקא. שבע לצאת.
Nice looking ball.
לפני כאילו אלך שעה נסיעה. אני עובד ב10 עד 6 בבוקר. נו, מסור לו כבר. מה, נהיה טרנד? כולם פותחים בהתקפה עם 10 שחקנים? מה הולך עם זה? יש איזה מישהו אוהד בית"ר, שדוד אלפסי שלח לי שהוא מוכר כרטיס לבני יהודה, האמת שזה עוד מישהו רוצה לעבור.
That pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. And here's Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Ribery. Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Messi. Nedved. And he's gone searching crossfield. Cafu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ribery! The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Gattuso. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's neat. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Messi. And he shoots! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great ball, and he's in here. Great challenge. Time to... Ribery! Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff. Good. And that will be it. Israel can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Ribery picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Israel.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Gattuso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Bale. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Incoming delivery. Thuram getting this one clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Gattuso. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, bang on target. Israel with the corner, they're first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Platini. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Cruyff. Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Shevchenko. Maldini. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Ribéry. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Platini. Some good work on the right flank here. Great vision. Tele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Seedorf. That has not gone well. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Israel have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Good ball, good take. And this is Ribéry. There's the shot! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's there to make the challenge. Looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff. And it's Bale. Wriggles his way through. Cruyff. Bale, deep cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff! Now, in he goes again. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Shevchenko. Seedorf. Decent chance! Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Platini. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Israel ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gattuso. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Can he finish?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gattuso does well to stand firm and defend it. And the counter is on. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Foot in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi did... And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ambitious ball here. Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely shaped ball. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi wins the duel this time. And it's Gattuso. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Off. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Ribéry bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribéry! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
It's just beyond his reach. Ribéry. Nice looking ball. And this is Messi. And he's running through. Plenty to aim. And a chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Israel ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's been given away. Messi, he's onside, and this is shapes to shoot. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. Seedorf. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Seedorf. Vieira. Messi. And the ball is out of play. Busquets. Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Israel are 2 up early in the second half. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Seedorf. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's looking to catch him up. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
There's some shot at goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, that's neat. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bergomi. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And smartly reclaimed. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Belletti. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Now Gattuso. And it's Seedorf. Thuram. Gattuso, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Here's a chance! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. And Shevchenko! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Bale. That's a little off target. Seedorf. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, he's got space here. Vieira. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. Well read. Nice interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Israel! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And this is Neymar. Now, what about this cross? Defending of the desperate variety. Ribéry. Israel are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. He's picked his way through. Hoists a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Gattuso. Real chance! Shevchenko is flagged offside. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. And here's Bale. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shevchenko gets into some space. Oh, good take in a good area.
Israel couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. And he can clear it away. Gattuso. Israel finding their passes. He's in a good position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ribery has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Ribery. Gattuso. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's played in. Up he goes! There it is! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ribery. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Has been indicated.
Ribery.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that's well seen too. And here's Messi. Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gattuso.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And this is Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Chance here to counter. And here's Ribery. Seedorf. Ribery. Seedorf. And this is Ribery. Oh, it's a great ball here. Cruyff. Now, can they get it back? Israel looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Maradona.
Number 20.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, cracking ball. And it's Gattuso. Passes short and sharp. Nedved. Big chance to get at them. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Messi. Best. Now it's Neymar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Into the last quarter of an hour. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Nedved. Oh, good-looking ball. Seedorf. And it's Gattuso. And here's Mbappe. Platini. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Platini. Thuram wins the duel this time. Just 5 minutes left. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through.
Palestine really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Maradona! Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Bale. Great vision. Bale. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And there goes the final whistle. Israel pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between full-backs and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And Ribery! It's loose now, and they want... And another try! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Israel finding their passes. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Seedorf. Owen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's played it back. Now it's Shevchenko. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Gavi. Very nicely done. Nice bit of trickery. That is lovely. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Messi. Cleared without hesitation. Throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Ribery. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Messi! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Half an hour played now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nedved. Now it's Rodri. Some resolute defending there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement. Pull it. Turan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
At best. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pull it. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Israel really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Israel are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15, numero 7, Owen. Lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Bergomi. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Shevchenko.
Israel are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Gavi! And that was very necessary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm. And this is Shevchenko. Gavi takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Gavi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And he's chosen to go back. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! He scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's there to make the challenge. Bergomi makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. Played up towards the front line. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per
Great vision.
numero 10.
Romario.
Numero 19. Messi. Cambio
Hazard
di giocatori.
is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now that looks a decent ball. Steaming on goalwards. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Davids does well to get it back. Israel suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Oh, good take in a good area. Thuram clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Hullet. He's had a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona. Now can he find a finish?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
It's a little off target. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Tries to get it clear. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Israel can always take more positives from a result like this.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Seedorf. Shevchenko! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Israel with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard gets it away. Vieira. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable, truly formidable!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Messi tries to pass it through. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to dink it through. Israel are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a... And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It
shapes to shoot! Oh no, this does not look good. Chooses to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, sweet feet. No way through, so back it comes. And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. And it's Azar. And he's intervened well there. Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi driving forwards. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's heaved it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Seedorf, looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Israel after 43 minutes is number 9, Ribery. Ribery. Ribery.
Israel get themselves into the lead. And it's Ribery. Takes on his marker. Ribery touches it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And he's well... And a chance! Goal! And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Israel are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Azar. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. He's chosen to go back, and this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got us out promoted?
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Figo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Milan have it back and can go again. Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal. He's got to work, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And this is Figo. Israel are looking to go forward now. That's good vision. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's been shifted off it. Adams makes the interception. And it's Gavi. Israel are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Tonali. Gavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Now it's Ribery. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. And it's Figo.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh no, what has happened here? Gavi. Seedorf. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Rijkaard. Figo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Tonali is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And smartly reclaimed. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's... And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Messi! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. Seedorf picks it up out wide. Messi. Cannavaro gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bergomi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Figo. Now it's Villa. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
And the action is back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Gets a good foot in there. Gavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Figo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Now it's Ribery. And this is Shevchenko. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's going up front in a hurry. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Conte. Oh, this looks sharp. Seedorf. And this is Ribery. Oh, he's been... Takes a shot! They've done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. And he's cut it out. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Conte. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mane. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's nice. Good take, and it shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Israel are closing in on a comfortable win. Now it's Villa. Now it's Mbappe. He had a chance! Oh, brilliant save. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Gattuso. And it's Bojan. Figo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. And this is Figo. And it's Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Villa. Figo. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bojan. Now it's Figo. Now it's Villa. That's a sharp pass. And that is that. Israel, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Gavi has it in a wide position. Now it's Ribery. Ribery! And that has fair fizzed.
Ribery clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Neymar. Messi. Cannavaro. Well, that is one way to stop him. Israel have a free kick. Ribery. Oh, takes a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a
decent chance! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's one-on-one, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability...
He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its...
Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vieira with the clearance. Now it's Musiala. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Vitinha. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, good-looking ball. Gavi. And it's Gavi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Mbappe! Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Filippo Inzaghi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's away. Mbappe! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers,
And he shoots! Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shevchenko. Seedorf. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Israel take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Seedorf, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Israel.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Maldini tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Lahm looks to get on the end of this. And it's Lahm. Bergomi cuts it out. Now it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. And the flag has stayed down. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Ferdinand with the clearance. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pull it. Lovely. Now, Messi! Ribery. Oh, they can break here. And it's Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. And he's certainly onside. Big chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a throw. Messi. Some really good ball movement. So it is still 0-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Lahm. And here's Hullet. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Messi. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, off the bar! And he's managed to get rid. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ribery. "15 minutes till half-time.
South Korea clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Bellingham going about things with real menace. Ribery. Lam. And it's Hullet. And it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And this is Ronaldo, best. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Delivered in. Ferdinand gathers from the goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Shevchenko. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
For information provided by the local police. Substitution for South Korea, number 22. Coming on the field is number 25, Rooney.
Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Gently done. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Throw it. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rooney receives it in a wide position. In by Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Could move up a gear here. South Korea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for South Korea, number 6, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for South Korea.
South Korea making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves...
Can he fit it? It's a goal! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great ball if he can get there. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for South Korea.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
And this is Stoichkov, and the shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Israel have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Look at this charge, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Hullet, looking for the run, and Stoichkov! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Stoichkov clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Oh, he's Vieira!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's been cut out, well played. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Pelé. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Quality ball. And that's another good win of the ball. And the pass is intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Israel finding their passes. Gattuso has it out wide and in space. Time added on 4 minutes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Stoichkov! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! They forced it, and time is up. Israel really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Gavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Pele. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Pele! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Pele really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. Ibrahimovic, well read, and the danger is averted. Israel yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Israel have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bergomi. Borussia Dortmund looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Real chance! That's a sharp pass.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Thuram. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One Ribery! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. Here's Vieira. Oh, good spread. Messi has it out wide and in space. Seedorf. Israel finding their passes. Gavi. Gavi goes steaming forward. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Delivered across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh no, what has happened here? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pull it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And they can counter here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Maldini, Shevchenko, and it's Shevchenko, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. No, he's seen through all of that. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Israel really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Israel sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Yeah, he's fouled in there. Bergomi. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. He has found the way through. That is lovely. And this is Hullet. Crossed into the box.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Played it back. And it's Messi. Shoots! And that is quite wonderful! He's an absolute peach. And the lead is extended still further. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking to play him in. Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in. Tries a shot! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Israel are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again. Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gavi is the team's great visionary. Look at the space here. And Shevchenko! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Yaya Toure! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Best. Now it's Pelé, distributed tidily. And Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Borussia Dortmund grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Tries to pass it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Crunching tackle. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. It's a promising position. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko running with the ball. Driving forward. Messi. Vieira. Pelé. Yaya Toure. Pelé.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Can he stop it going out?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's it. Israel looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
There's the shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Ribery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's surging through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Gavi. Great ball, and he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nesta calmly anticipates. Gavi knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic. And he's there to retrieve it. Israel have scored 2 quick goals here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. Takes on his marker. Gavi. Seedorf. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Ribery really played that return.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Israel are looking to break at pace. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Messi. Kaka. And he's intervened well there. Israel looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's burst through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Ribery. And he's managed to get free. Might be danger here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Shevchenko, and this is Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Pull it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gattuso gets it away. Cross into the... He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Ribery. Passes short and sharp. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gets a good foot in there. Israel look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
He's had a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And this is Messi. He is through here. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chance here to counter. Xavi Alonso. And this is Pullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Pullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Ribery. Just eases him off the ball.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Pullet. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. Played into the box. Maldini getting this one clear. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but...
And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! Sumptuous finish, an absolute... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Israel 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Hullet. Look at the chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
This is their second corner of the game. Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear. Well read, nice interception. Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kaka. Pass is just off target. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gattuso. And this is Shevchenko. Great, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...